Today, I'm getting the Jabberwock.
And I'm excited because now that your car's leaving, I can bring this in.
Well, I'm sorry,
you, Casey.
I can't afford your bougie new body.
And you wouldn't let me cut the scoops up to fit my suspension.
No, I'm not letting you cut your stick. You can't cut my aerodynamics for your silly suspension.
We're not Genius Garage yet, but we're upper percentile garage.
KW makes the perfect suspension for every demand. Find them in the description below.
Oh, what's up, people? Today is a very good day. A little overdue, but with good reason. Today, I'm getting the Jabberwock Chassis back. It's not entirely done, but it's done enough that I now have something I can build a car with. So for all those of you who got excited about the Dodge Viper Power Beast with the Nissan body, well, it's going to start rolling again. So we are at Chris Ardern's place, where he builds...
I've been waiting for him to
what? What? Come on! It's only
Casey,
been what? What's up, people? This is Chris. If you remember him from a while back ago, and Chris has been around the racing world for a long time. You used to deal with what, like BMW M1s and stuff?
BMW M1s, RSR Porsches, and
Porsches.
Working my way up. But our cars were always all of our cars that we worked on, that I was involved with, are all painted in the original colors now, like the Budweiser Lola. We painted it white on the team when we had it secondhand, sadly. But
oh, you guys got it.
All of my race cars are all painted in the original owner's colors out there. But I know where they are, and
I get it. So all the hoi polloi people now bought it and then painted it the original way because they think it's worth more money that way.
Yeah.
Lame.
And to think about taking a BMW M1 straight from the Pro Car series and cutting the Kevlar fenders off, so we can put lightweight Zeus fastened fiberglass and send them out to get molds made. And I just think now how many collectors are rolling over.
They lose their mind.
Yeah, but
did you make it faster?
No, we made it slower.
Oh, you did?
Oh, we did better the first year when it was fresh off the...
Well, damn, man, I'm gonna have to find somebody else to build me a car now.
It's one of those things you can never figure out.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys, so we're here. He builds cars for people. You do that, huh?
Yeah.
You have, but you build specific cars.
We make everything but money. When do we figure that out?
I know what's that like. So these are two.
We have a little niche business building these replicas and the tube chassis on a very simple, basic platform. It uses Corvette suspension. We use Corvette suspension on everything, including our Nissan.
Yes.
GTP build.
Should we call it a Nissan?
The only problem is, no, we shouldn't call it a Nissan.
It's a Jabberwock.
We should call it a Jabberwock. But the only thing I haven't figured out is the price. I think I'm going to value it at $3.6 million.
But you don't look like an attractive blonde woman in the Middle East that only reviews cars and talks about the Wikipedia articles.
Because this has never been sold.
You're right. Wait, how much is it worth?
At least $360.6 million.
You just heard that today, ladies and gentlemen. Some people actually value my car, even though it's not done at, what was the number again?
$360.6 million.
Yeah, that's good.
You have to have a point in there.
And I don't even have to sell it to say it's worth that much. That's exactly what Mercedes is doing.
That's right.
Good. On that note, let's go see the Jabberwock Chassis. Do you want to show us?
Come on in.
I'm going to get in trouble both from all of her fans, her, Mercedes corporate. I don't even know who else, Chris. Look what you've done.
And we have a...
I started it.
We're not Genius Garage yet, but we're upper percentile garage.
These guys?
These guys.
They're already probably pretty smart because they don't watch YouTube.
Yeah, and they don't watch YouTube. And they're wonderful because they don't have a lot of bad habits to unlearn.
They don't? Wait, hold on. You guys watch TikTok?
No, I don't.
That one does.
He does.
Okay, what do you watch on TikTok? People saying stupid things or just girls wiggling? Or both? Okay, that makes sense. He's got one, that TikTok. Well.
But with this labor crisis out there, we've got some young talent from the Auburn Career Center, where my son goes to school for machining.
Oh, I dig that.
And I said, "Hey,
so you hire these guys?
Any guys in the welding program?" And all of a sudden, my phone rang 3 times. Our other associate's not here today, Peter. Sadly, he had a funeral to be at. But yeah, they've been just great.
Cool. I dig it.
We have 3 intense hours at the end of the day every day, and it's crazy. I'm out shopping for another welder now because these guys are fighting over welders.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
And whatever.
Cool. All right.
Somehow we managed to get this done.
Yes.
And this is a platform for the Jabberwock. Now tell me what the Jabberwock is again. There used to be, I grew up in Cleveland, and WMMS, the radio station that molded our minds. One of the DJs had a Jabberwock thing at night.
Like a dragon thing?
He used to call his show Jabberwocky.
Oh,
and I never really knew what it meant, but I knew the when you mentioned the word.
It was a creepy dragon character from a 19th century British poem.
Okay.
And then Monty Python did something with that too.
Oh.
And I just needed some sort of fantastical
They
name.
did something with Spam too, didn't they?
Spam McCann.
jeez.
All right, so here we are. So you guys remember the Nissan body. Doug, do you want to walk around front? We'll show them that. While we bull crap all night.
There's more to it than this, but this is what I told you to bring me because it's all I really needed to lay out.
Right, exactly. If you go back a little. So you guys remember my body. It came out of the same molds that the Nissan factory ran GTP back in the day, and this was the big 10,000-pound downforce car. So
10,000 pounds, that's right.
That's wild, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, so what I wanted to do was build an insane hot rod, and I wanted to use my Dodge Viper push rod V10, 8 liters, and I made that to the twin-turbo Porsche 6-speed transaxle.
And you got the good turbo transmission.
Yes, sure did.
Too.
Yeah,
that's a good
yeah,
thing. That's a good
Viper engine, man.
Oh, yeah.
And twin disc clutch, so it's not horrible to drive, but it'll hold the power and torque.
Twin disc
Yeah.
clutch, too.
So I brought you the center section for the cockpit, the rockers, the big scoop things, the doors, and whatever the back section is called.
And you wouldn't let me cut the scoops up to fit my
No,
suspension.
no, let you cut your stick. You can't cut my aerodynamics for your silly suspension.
These steering technicians / artists, I'll tell you,
it
they're
has
not
to
easy to deal with.
look beautiful and flow well.
But don't cut my fiberglass ducts.
No, I'm not. Don't cut my shit.
We pulled it off. We made it work.
Yeah, you sure did.
It's
I
only
appreciate
metal.
it.
Yeah.
So what Chris did, and the thing that was important, you did me a big favor, and I appreciate you working with me, because I know this is outside your normal thing.
Well, yeah.
Because now everybody's going to ask you to do weird-ass stuff.
And I just have to give a little plug for my friend Dean Hodgkins, who
Correct.
came up with who has the molds for the body.
Yeah, he was very nice for laying that out.
Yeah, and he's just one of us. There's a small sandbox up here. We inherited a lot of molds from the race teams. And around town here, there was a handful of us that have a lot of it covered. We've got several of these magic cars from that era.
Definitely.
But anyway, so.
Well, cool. So what Chris did here was I needed the basic chassis. And I want to do a steel tube frame because it's easiest to fabricate. Simple.
Not that you would ever crash it, but in case you did, it would be easy to repair.
Yeah, I'm just not going to
Because that's the thought. You know, that these things.
It wasn't my thought.
When I first started with these cars, I intended them to just be track cars and have
Sure.
them repairable.
Yeah.
Because it's inevitable somebody's going to back it in, and I can sell a rear clip.
Yeah.
Pretty easily, weld it on.
But I wanted something
like
that
the
would
stock car
just
guys.
last forever and I have to screw with.
Yeah.
I don't have to change timing belts.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about like silly little Heim joints and wussy ass aluminum monocoques
And it's going to
stuff.
sound really good.
Yeah, it's going to be nasty.
Well, because the lightweight, it's going to really
For sure.
It's going to tack up nice, and it's going to be pretty amazing.
So what Chris built is just the bare essentials. So what you did is get my suspension points everywhere they need to be.
Yep.
And we talked about what wheels I'm going to run with, obviously the body structure,
Yes.
and make all that fit within the confines of the body. And you're giving me a roll hoop and such, but it's not even on. So then I'll do the rest of the triangulation and the making it beefy, and you did all the smart stuff.
And I'm really anxious to see your wheels on here because I'm pretty sure we nailed it.
I hope so.
We sent a few pictures back and forth.
I don't want it to look
And,
like Stance Life, bro.
And just to be safe, I backed a 1/4 inch off just so.
That's good. Yeah, you
have a
can
little bit of
inset
room.
them.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
And they're going to be great. Yeah, and then the rears will be a no-brainer.
I think so.
We'll be able to get those set up. And then you know what? Do you need axles? Do you have axles?
Ain't got none.
I have axles and I have adapters to take you from the Corvette to the Porsche.
I need that.
Just remind me. I'll give them to you.
Yeah. I need that. I need that. And then you're going to tell me where to get a steering rack.
Well, I have a rack.
But
I'm
isn't it?
I'm going to give it to you.
Okay. Is that the one? Oh, are you okay? Is that which one?
I have a right-hand drive rack, and you're just going to have to come up with the mounts.
Oh, I can do that. All right.
Yeah, I just wasn't quite sure how I wanted to attack it,
Yeah.
but I figured. I mean that, and actually your front. Here's a rack.
Oh, okay.
Put it on the
Nice.
trailer, and we'll make sure you
Okay,
got
I
it.
dig it.
But,
So I just got to figure out how to mount it.
You just got to figure out how to.
That looks
mount
like it needs some sort of.
But it's
bushing
wide.
strap
See, this
deal.
is what's good. It's wide, and I think it's going to get the bumps there pretty close for your wide front end.
Okay, I dig that. Okay.
So I would grab that.
Okay, thank you.
And
All
then,
right.
and then the shock mounts. Whatever shocks you're going to use, you're going to need shorties.
Yeah, I know.
And you're going to need to do the upper. It's going to be a little trick, but you'll figure it out.
Okay, that's all right. I'll probably figure out where I want to put the upper shock mount if you want to come in here and look, guys. So keep in mind, that's just the basic stuff, getting the points, and then the fabricated A-arm that Chris made to
Because
work with that.
the Corvette arm would not work with those air intakes, so I gave you a fabricated arm.
I appreciate that.
And
but it'll still work with the Corvette.
it's all Corvette right
upright
there.
and everything like that.
And don't forget, you've got your custom.
You all right? Yeah. Now that little bushing that you welded on that, does it have a taper to fit
Look at
the?
this. Yeah, it's a taper.
Okay, nice.
And you want these are the
My billet ones, my billet uprights.
Lou Gelati Corvette drag race spindles. Right?
Yeah, because they're smaller.
15-inch. They're shorter, and that got us. And theoretically, your vet arm will go right there, and there you are.
Yeah, and I can hang all kinds of cool brakes and aftermarket
I use
stuff
this.
on there.
I had a used bearing. I just left it on there.
That's
to
all right,
set
I
up the
appreciate it.
wheels, but those are yours too that you sent me.
Thank you, sir. So that's the deal, you guys. And then also, Chris did me a solid. I'm trading him. This upper A-arm here is from a C6 Corvette Z06, which gives me a nicer way to adjust the camber. And since it's just a bolt, it's not a dumb slotted thing like a street car. So it gives me more of the precision of adjusting it like a race car, but it gives me the durability and longevity more of a production car.
Yeah, it was just kind of a bonus too, because a set of suspension I got in from one of the salvage yards, they came through like this, and I'd never seen this, and I called and I said, oh yeah, some of the Z06s had that type of mounting.
I dig it. Well,
so
you
it makes
get
it really good.
Yeah, it's a really sophisticated car and body and stuff, but in our minds, we want something we can drive.
Yeah.
And just like have forever, not screw with, and that's what we're.
And that's what it is. It really
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah,
We've got all that Corvette street car.
It can be a little heavier and stuff. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it is light. We the whole thing's out of 14 gauge. We usually make it out of 1/8 inch, so we lighten it up a little bit for you as per your request.
Yes, I appreciate lightweight.
You guys are so demanding.
I'm okay with a little danger if you add the lightweightness. It'll be good.
It's all good.
Cool. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I will be watching along with you. I can't wait to see this thing come together.
All right. You want to show me around the
So
shop?
when's it gonna be done?
Oh my God!
Weeks?
Wait! Shut!
When do we get a ride?
Shut up! Also, we should give a warm wish to his son. Actually, can we do that?
Sure.
So, it took a little bit longer doing this than you had hoped.
Yeah.
But you had some things going on that you were tending to.
Yeah, my son Kip ended up with heart problems earlier in this year, 6 months ago. He was diagnosed and ended up having a heart transplant. And he's back at it.
He's kicking around. How old is he?
He's 8. He just turned 18 last weekend, and we were at our races, our ATV races, and he pushed himself a little too hard. He still runs out of steam a little bit, but he's doing great. Praise the Lord for that, because there's a lot of answer to prayer.
Definitely. So, well, I thank you for your craftsmanship on this. I really appreciate it. I'm excited about it.
Well, it's been fun working with you on this one and the future. We still have a few more in the works.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Project 77B and 77C, whatever that is. Whatever you want to fix that.
The Chevron's going to be cool.
Yeah, that's going to be cool.
Yeah. So stuff's coming up, guys. I want to show you. So you've kind of, your shop's a little different. Looks like you got more space now.
Well, actually, there's another shop down the street. I rented another shop. I put all the body work there.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
and now
cool.
we're doing all the fab work here. This is the chassis shop.
I dig it.
And we've got 2 jigs going together. Peyton just started the new chassis yesterday.
This is going to be a GT?
Not bad, Peyton. Yeah. And Alec is over there finishing that one up. That's his first chassis, and he's nailing it.
Nice.
And he's saying it's his first one. I go, what? That's no excuse. Yeah, but they're getting it.
I really dig that.
The man can weld together a pop can.
Yeah.
But I want one of those things.
Yeah, well, there's more where that came from.
All right.
That has got a bad LS3 in it, and it is ready to go.
That's cool.
That's going to go to the paint shop. We're getting ready to send that to the paint shop. I'm just trying to finish it up to where they can have at it.
I dig that.
Oh, yeah, the door hinges. Dean gave you the door hinges for this.
I got hinges, yeah.
Those trick little ones.
They bend and they turn.
Yeah, and the guy that made them for Dean supposedly has a box of them, and you can't find them. Because I want those for that, because those are the trickiest little hinges. So I might need to get you to take a picture of them.
Okay, we can do that. And then I'm going to have to figure out all the freaking polycarbon glass and stuff for that. But that's later. Yeah. And I can't say anything now, but perhaps next year we will build something else that will be electric powered.
Yeah. Oh, guess what?
What?
That's
going to be electric?
That's what that is.
Shut up.
I'm not kidding.
Really?
Look at what I'm looking at this morning over here. Yeah. This is my instructions.
Okay. What are they? Were the area where the tanks would normally go? You doing it different? Or? Oh,
Here,
look at that. Is that a Tesla drive?
That's a Tesla power pack.
Okay.
And he gave me the dimensions, and we realized one of the down tubes has got to go because it's going to hit right here.
Oh, the one in the front. So you got to make that area bigger.
But we're making that work in the back, yeah. And he's going to put batteries everywhere. He's got all that part of it figured out. So
cool. Well, right on, man. Thank you. What else we showing?
And there's another one on. Well, actually, this is our second electric car because we did one earlier. Well, it's been about a year now. He wants to go 300 miles an hour to Texas Mile.
In what?
And one of our cars, we made a custom nose out of a Mark II nose.
It's electric?
Electric. It's 2,000 horsepower. The guy is serious. He's into the electric drag club.
All that stuff will fit in there?
And
wow.
A guy named John Metric. Yeah, and it's we delivered it as a roller. And he's
in one of these things?
Yeah, and it's on. There's a post on the blog about on the website.
Have you messed with any kind of different bodywork like chin spoilers and aero and stuff to make it slightly more modern?
There's a chin spoiler up there. Yeah,
is that what that is?
That's a chin spoiler.
Oh, that you can tack on one of these guys?
Yeah, and he has that. And then we also made since there was no radiator, we made a custom tunnel.
Can you go over here so you can
and it's there's a blog post on the website. It's interesting.
I gotcha. So I'm probably gonna have to fab up some tanks of my own for the that thing. I bet. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, anything you need, you can.
What do you suggest I shoot my chassis with that's easy, that looks good?
Well, we just powder coat it.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to beat it.
I'm probably gonna
for the
paint it like a hillbilly so that I can change it and modify it in the future.
Yeah, that's fine. All you gotta, it's only metal.
It's my car. I don't have to do anything. Yeah.
It's just painting tubing is so messy. It just goes all over the shop.
Yeah, it sure does.
And so the powder coating is some of the best value.
For sure.
As far as I'm concerned.
All right,
but then there's one more body that we're just getting ready to attack. Now that your custom job is done, we've got a new one coming in. So
oh yeah,
when we load you up, we'll be bringing that in.
Okay, cool.
So
I saw that body.
Yeah, we have to give it a little
showing
mention.
that?
Yeah, we're going to show that.
Why don't we show it, and then all the people that need to know what it is will figure it out.
All right, that sounds good.
You want to lead the way?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, come on. Will you come out?
Yeah.
He has a secret body. Ooh. Yes.
I mean, I'm excited because now that your car's leaving, I can bring this in.
Well, I'm sorry,
you, Casey.
I can't afford your bougie new body. The young guys like that.
Yeah.
You can build a monster truck out of that thing.
Oh, that's Kip's. Yeah, that's his project.
All right,
He's into the square bodies.
Okay, let's see if here. Look at the roof. There's the roof.
Here, let's pull it outside.
Oh, you want to do that?
Put it out in the yard.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay.
What's going to happen is I'm bringing your car out, and then we'll take this one back.
All right, that's cool.
So if you guys can grab those.
Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to end yapping for this video and time-lapse this. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Big thanks to Chris, obviously, for getting the chassis started on the Jabberwock.
And really a pleasure working with you, Casey.
Thanks, buddy. I got to finish the F1 build first before I can really start doing much on it.
When are you going to get that done?
In the next couple weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
It'll be pretty sweet.
I was really impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you guys could just turn that around and make it like a car, that would be great.
Look at that.
And the folks at home will probably figure it out.
I already know what it is. Actually, that is pretty damn cool.
They're pretty cool.
Okay, you guys, make sure you click that bell and subscribe. Time-lapse again. Well, a huge thank you to Crushproof Tubing Company.
Since 1949 in Macomb, Ohio, they've been manufacturing custom rubber and plastic tubes for every industry imaginable. No tooling or mold costs, fast and free custom samples, and American-made quality is what sets them apart. But for me, I'm most excited about their exhaust evacuation kit. Different modular pieces and their convoluted custom hoses make it so that I can adapt any car, truck, or motorcycle with an internal combustion engine to get those exhaust gases out of my shop so I can keep working in safety and comfort. But beyond just that, they build a variety of hoses for a custom OEM world. You'll see stretchable drain tubing and bellows, as well as agriculture, medical, and military. So again, guys, Crushproof Tubing Company, crushproof.com, and go down in the description below to see where to get your free samples for industry or your exhaust tubing.